Spent the day in Bakersfield, California, watching the state high school wrestling championships. I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's a 3.5 hour drive one way. So I drove down here, got here around 8:15, had some breakfast at a very charming cafe near the arena, and just watched wrestling all day. And there were moments when I asked myself, why am I doing this? I think mainly at 4 o'clock in the morning when I was getting up out of bed. And the answer is I just like it. And it's kind of an adventure. I asked some people if they wanted to go with me. Nobody took me up on the offer. I don't have any kids here or people I coach. Just interested in wrestling. So it was fun. I think it was interesting observing myself as much as it was observing the wrestling, but it's kind of just a thing to do that I told myself I would do, and kind of challenged myself from the standpoint of getting up early and fitting it all in. As dumb as it might sound, when I do trips like this, there's like a part of me that's scared. Like I still feel like a little kid who hasn't been away from home and is venturing out into the big world. So it just kind of feels like that. And then it's always feels like an accomplishment when I can get through the trip, and having done everything, gotten there, figured it out, gotten the tickets, watched everything, like found a seat, just kind of, I still enjoy the accomplishment of figuring stuff out, like just simple trip stuff that maybe people take for granted. So yeah. And last year I was here, I drove home at night after the finals. I'm not going to do that this year. It's only 9 o'clock at night, but I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna get some rest and then drive home in the morning. And if I am lucky, I'll make it home in time to train and do some jiu-jitsu. So that'll be good. Happy Saturday evening. Actually, another thing that is happening, a couple things. So today, it was interesting to watch the reactions of people that I know about the Trump-Zelensky press conference. And some people are appalled, some people are happy about it. But it definitely caused a stir. I wasn't the only one who saw it. I even have a friend in Singapore who wrote me about it. So it's definitely making its way around the world. One person who is no longer a Trump fan, or doesn't seem to be, is my father. And he was. So it's been interesting to see his transformation. And another transformation is my own in talking with him, because just in the last couple of weeks, I've noticed more of a desire to speak with him and call him back. He calls me fairly regularly, and he leaves long voicemails, like long being like a minute and a half. And for the last 2 or 3 years, or maybe more, I've been saving them to a Dropbox folder. So I have like years of my father's voicemails saved. And yeah, and I started doing it because like I didn't I guess like the way I'll say it is that I find I found it easier to listen to those voicemails than to speak with him. And he's also, not young, so I knew that I would want some kind of memento of him. And I thought that those voicemails would be good. And just the past couple weeks, I've experienced a shift where when he calls me, I call him back, or I'll just call him. And we have nice conversations. So that's nice.